I grew up in a small country town in New South Wales, and I met Angus when I was out one night.
I remember when I first met Alice, her life was very complicated and she herself was extremely distressed and overwhelmed by the whole situation that she was facing.
Alice's story is one of amazing resilience. She's a woman that had exceptional gifts, but they were really taken away from her because of her life circumstances. She was 18 and I guess was starting on a new adventure, moved to Canberra with her boyfriend, thought it was a whole new life, and sadly that situation very quickly became abusive.
Around that time, I also found out I was pregnant. I didn't know anything about bringing up a baby, how I could make it work. I felt shame. In the end, I didn't have a choice, and I terminated the pregnancy.
Alice's story was one that's very familiar to us at Karinya House, where she'd had a history of relationships that really had not worked out for her. But at the time, Alice was not really aware that this was an abusive relationship.
Eventually, I did leave, but I was a mess. I started to go out every night. I started drinking.
So I guess it was the perfect storm. Her trying to be strong, her trying to be resilient, those gifts that she really had within her, and then having incredible feelings of guilt and shame.
Then I met Corey, and he was fun, and he was full of life. It seemed all positive and happy and normal. And the spiral down was just so much quicker. And then one day, just like before, again I was pregnant. I just didn't know what to do.
When we first came into contact with Alice, she was referred from her local doctor, incredibly traumatised woman in a very abusive relationship.
Alice, really like many women, needs someone to encourage them and to let them know that they really can be a mother and be a support to their own child on their own. If they have someone who can walk alongside of them in this really difficult season of their life, it makes them more confident and able to make the right choices for themselves and for their children.
So by the time really we were involved with Alice, she'd been an incredibly traumatised young woman. At times I didn't know if she was going to be able to survive or whether she would even really take her own life.
Over time, she did start to realise that the relationship she was in with the baby's father was quite abusive, and that she had lost a lot of the control of her own life, and that her self-esteem had been severely damaged.
Over the next 10 years, Karinya House stood by me. They became part of our lives.
The support that Karinya provided Alice and Bridget over that 10 years really reshaped their lives and gave them an opportunity to create something that really helped her see and build her future.
I think one of the most important things is that we listen to a woman, not just to her words, but we listen to what's actually coming from her heart. When we do that and we encourage someone like Alice, it gives her hope for the future.
The biggest investment that Karinya House can give any woman or any child is their time and the space and the opportunity that they need. And this, I believe, is what we gave to Alice.
Alice's story, like many of the women that we walk alongside, is so inspiring. I call them my heroes because they overcome such enormous challenges in their life.
Women like Alice, to me, represent women of great strength and courage that keep on giving to the community. We just have to create that little bit of opportunity and support for that to happen.